Welcome to More Than Words, a podcast about treating the whole child, brought to you by the Reading and Language Learning Center. Each episode, we bring in a wide range of experts from psychologists to clinicians in order to provide you with the resources to use on the journey to help your child or client. I'm your host, Tristan, and today I'm joined by speech-language pathologist Sara Zeglevski to discuss music and movement. Hi, Sara. How are you?
Hi, Tristan. I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm awesome. We're excited to have you here.
So excited to be here.
Amazing. So I'm going to have you start off by just telling us a little bit about who you are and what you do.
I am a speech-language pathologist with RLLC, and previously I worked as a preschool music teacher for 5 years. I also perform and teach as a classically trained soprano in the Detroit area.
Amazing. If you're looking for Sara online, you'll find her on the RLLC website. So that's readingllcenter.com. And you can find her bio and stuff there and read a little bit more about her music because we have a little spotlight on her music there. But if you are ready, I'm ready to hop into talking about music and movement today.
I am ready. Let's do it.
Amazing. All right. So first things first, in what ways does music help child development?
Well, music ignites all areas of child development, as well as skills for school readiness. These can include intellectual, social, emotional, motor skills, language, and overall literacy. Music really helps the mind and body work together.
Amazing. So are you saying, you're saying that music can actually help a child with language and literacy?
Yes, exposing children to music during early development helps them learn the sounds and meanings of words. Think of how adults often speak to babies. We raise and lower the pitch of our voice and use a song-like pattern. For example, I might say, "Oh, look at you, you're so cute." Yeah. So now with regards to literacy, phonological awareness is a foundational building block for early literacy development. Phonological awareness simply refers to the child's ability to identify sounds and structures of words. For example, to hear, blend, and segment individual sounds within a word, to distinguish the rhyming portion of a word, and to decipher individual syllables within a larger multisyllabic word. Music with song lyrics can help promote phonological awareness by helping children break words into sounds and syllables in a rhythmic way. For example, in the well-known tune Old MacDonald, the word MacDonald is split into 3 syllables, and each syllable is given its own note. Old MacDonald had a farm, right? So music directly builds up a child's phonological system, which in turn lays the foundation for developing literacy skills. Some research has even found that a direct relationship exists between pitch discrimination and phonemic awareness abilities in children ages 4 to 5 years old, which suggests a general relationship between musical abilities and phonological awareness. Just as pitches and notes form the building blocks of music, phonemes, or the individual sounds within a word, syllables and words form the building blocks of phonological awareness, which in turn aids in the development of early literacy skills.
That is so cool.
Right? I was fascinated by that. Yes.
Wow.
Exciting.
So just for the listeners know, Sara and I both do music. I did music through college as well. And we're both singers. And so I'm learning a lot from Sara at the moment, and it's very exciting to listen to because, I'm just a music nerd. So I'm just nerding out over here.
I love it. I love it. Me too. We can nerd out together.
Yes, the best. So let's talk about the parents. What are some fun ways that parents can introduce their child to music, rhythm, and also sound?
Sure. So nursery rhymes, finger plays, and homemade musical instruments are all easy and fun ways to incorporate music at home. Nursery rhymes especially help children develop phonological awareness. Ending a musical phrase with a rhyming word draws a child's attention to the similarities and sound patterns within words. For example, in the Itsy Bitsy Spider, there's a rhyme at the end of each musical line. The itsy bitsy spider went up the water spout. Down came the rain and washed the spider out. So we have spout and out, and the musical cadence drawing the child's attention to the rhyme. This is also a great way to introduce new vocabulary to the child, such as spout in this example. You can go outside and show what a water spout looks like, or find a coloring page online to complete together that shows the itsy bitsy spider going up the spout. The possibilities for incorporating language learning with music are vast.
This is amazing.
I'm glad you like it. So let me talk a little bit about finger plays.
Yeah.
Finger plays are hand movements coordinated with a song and are fantastic ways to develop fine motor skills. So children first begin to think and communicate with their bodies. When they are young, they often point at something they want or gesture for you to follow them somewhere, even before they have the words to express their thoughts. This makes music and movement a great bridge in communication. Children can pair their movements with words. And for children who are still developing their verbal abilities, this provides an avenue for expression and problem solving. They can use these learned movements to communicate with others. To use my example of the Itsy Bitsy Spider again, there are variation of finger plays that go along with this tune, from moving your fingers up your arm to the more advanced pairing of an index finger with thumb on opposite hands, creating a diamond shape and moving upwards as the spider climbs the water spout. Another fun way to introduce music at home is to create a musical instrument together. A homemade musical instrument is a great tool to help establish the concept of steady beat with a child. So one of my favorite homemade musical instruments is the egg shaker.
Ooh.
This can be made by taking a plastic egg, filling it with a few spoonfuls of rice, beans, beads, or whatever you have at home, and sealing the seam with some tape. I found that electrical tape works best, but any tape will do. Another great idea is to make a drum using an empty vegetable can and a balloon.
Ooh.
Simply cut the end off the balloon, stretch it over the top of the can, then secure it with a rubber band. You can use chopsticks to act as a drumstick while tapping the balloon end of the can or playing the ridges on the side of the can.
That's really cool. I have never heard of that one. I
It's
have
a
heard
good
of
one.
the guitar out of the tissue box.
Yes, that's another one. Yep.
But anyway, I love those. That's so cool.
Yes. Well, the reason I really like the egg shaker and the drum is because they can really help promote that steady beat.
Yeah.
Now, you may be wondering, what does keeping a steady beat have to do with language and literacy? Well, music is unique in that it engages both hemispheres of the brain.
Mm.
The right side of the brain focuses largely on the melody, and the left side focuses on musical structure. So keeping a steady beat by marching in time with a song or tapping along with an instrument in each hand results in cross-body movement that additionally helps both hemispheres of the brain to connect and coordinate. And the more your hemispheres connect, the more optimally you perform on a given task, such as language or reading.
Right.
So this is especially beneficial for children with delayed speech and language or children who have been diagnosed with dyslexia. Brain imaging studies of both of these groups have shown that they have higher levels of right brain activity during tasks when the left region of the brain is typically activated. For example, children with delayed speech use their right hemisphere much more when listening than children without delayed speech who use their left hemisphere to complete this task. And dyslexic readers activate the right side of their brain, while non-dyslexic readers use the left. So when you incorporate music and cross-body movements with these children, both the left and right brain are connected, helping to integrate and activate parts of the brain that were not previously engaged for listening and reading tasks. This is also why setting stories to songs can be incredibly helpful in literacy development.
Amazing. So do you have movement and music songs that parents can use with their preschoolers?
Of course, there are so many. So some of my favorite songs include The Wheels on the Bus, Five Little Monkeys, Open, Shut Them, Two Little Blackbirds, I'm Bringing Home a Baby Bumblebee, and of course, the Itsy Bitsy Spider. I have a great link that you can post in the podcast description with videos showing movements for each of these songs, focusing on developing fine motor skills and cross-body awareness.
Perfect. I will put those in the description. I've never heard of Open Shut Them. I don't think I've ever heard that song before.
It's a really cute one. Yes. So like Open Shut Them, Two Little Blackbirds, I'm Bringing Home a Baby Bumblebee. Those are easy ones you can do without any kind of background. You can sing them to your child in their room. You just use your hands. It's really about getting them to do that finger play coordination, and open and shut them is just like it sounds. It's opening and shutting your hands. It's super cute. Check out the video.
Okay, perfect. I'll look at it and I'll make sure to put it in the description so people can check it out.
Great.
So you mentioned at the beginning that music can promote children's social and emotional well-being. Can you speak to that?
Of course, yes. So music really helps set the mood, right? Calming music can help a child self-soothe and relax, while an energetic march can indicate that it's time to begin a new task. This makes music a great addition when establishing a new routine or transition, such as cleanup time or bath time. Announcing these activities with a song not only makes them more exciting, but also gives the child time to prepare mentally and emotionally for change. Most importantly, when made with others, music is a social activity that helps a child connect to their peers and feel part of the group. And really, music helps us all connect on a shared emotional level.
I love that you shared that, because I actually met my husband through music, and I know that you met your significant other through music as well.
Yes, I did.
It really does bring us all together.
It really does. It's the best.
Yes, it really, really is. Well, thank you so much for sharing. This has been such a joy. As you can tell, I'm really a music nerd, so this is a lot of fun for me. But I really appreciate you coming on and sharing all of your wisdom with us.
Oh, of course. From one music nerd to another. I'm so glad we got to talk shop. And
yes.
This has just been awesome. Thank you for having me on.
Of course. Thank you so much to the audience for listening, and make sure to leave us a little rating and review. And we'll see you in another 2 weeks, I guess. Have a great rest of your day.